Hey guys, good evening. Guys, if you're able to see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So, where are we? Let me find it out. Remember, in the last session, we were going through the test plan document. Hope everyone remembers that, right? Yes, correct. You're right, Saurabh. We are in the test plan document. Okay, so let me go to the notes once. Let me go through the notes once. Just give me a second. Just let me take you through the notes once. Then from there, we'll start. I gave you some assignments also. If you have done those assignments, it's all good, guys. Okay. Those are not compulsion. Okay. They are not compulsion kind of assignments. So if you do, it's going to benefit you. Okay. That's what is the kind of case there. And this time I'm going to give you even more assignments. Okay. So be ready for the assignments. So are you guys ready for the assignments? There is a reason why I'm going to give a lot of assignments. Okay. This time also. Fine. Be ready for the assignments. So at same time, I'm going to teach you a lot. Just be ready. Okay. So I'll go here and open this, document. Yeah. So a lot of people are welcome me. Satya, Ranjan, Pradhan. Yeah. Hi. Jai Jagannath sir. Yeah. Same to you. Okay. Fine then. Without any delay. Yeah. Hi. So without any delay, let's go with the test plan. Okay. Where is the test plan? In which session, guys? That was 12th, right? Here was a test plan document that we have used at that time. Yes, 12th session. Yeah. So I'll click on this link, open this link. The test plan document will pop out. Let's wait for the test plan document to come. There's a finalized test plan. Click on the finalized test plan and you'll be able to get the test plan document. And here is the test plan document, guys. So I explained about the overview part. I'll also download it better rather than keeping it in the online part. I'll just download it in my machine so that I can open it and explain it in a better way. Okay, here we can save the space also, you see. If you want to see in different formats here. Okay, how did I get this here? Yes, okay. So, yeah, fine, no problem. This was the first page that I already covered, and this is the second page. And overview was the third page, and scope was the fourth, and test environments also I covered. Everyone clear, right, till here? Till the test environments, everyone is clear now? Till the test environments part everyone is clear now? Yes, great. Okay, yeah, great. So now let's move on to the test strategy part. Okay, so I just need to go with the view option here, layout. Okay, let me close once. Somehow it got opened like that. Still it is coming the same way. Yeah, now it's okay. I'll just scroll down here. So I asked you guys I gave an assignment to create this kind of table of contents. And if you have done that, that's very good. The other thing here is, the overview part I covered and scope part I covered and the test environments and what is their importance, right? I already gave you the answers for that. Okay. So in real time, we need a lot of people in our project. One of the main reason is because of the test environments, because you are not going to test the application that is given for testing in one operating system. So there is a terminology, guys. Another terminology. I keep on explaining a lot of terminologies during the session, right? This is another terminology, AUT. You will come across this terminology sometimes. Okay. What is this called as? AUT, everyone type in the chat box. AUT is one of the terminology that you may come across in real time. You can type in the chat box AUT. So AUT stands for, what is the full form of AUT? Application, yes, under test. So whatever the application that is given by the client for you for performing the testing, right? That application you can, in a short, you can call it as AUT. or application under test. Some people say application under test, some people say AUT. The full form of AUT is application under test. If the client has given you this application for testing, okay, if the client has given you this particular application for testing, for which you already have started creating the test plan, right? This application, you can refer to that as our AUT, okay, our AUT, okay. We have found the defect in AUT, application under test, like that you can say, okay, short form. Okay, nowadays a lot of Gen Z words are there, right? Similarly, software testing also has this kind of words. Okay, so a lot of Gen Z words are roaming in the market. Similarly, when you are into the software testing, imagine that everything will have some kind of words, guys, shortcuts and all. Okay, BIO. What is BIO called as? Anyone know what is BIO? Generally speaking, what is BIO? Anyone know what is that? BIO. Full form of BIO. Anyone know about BIO? No? Bring it on. Bring it on. Right? Like the shortcuts are there, right? The like the short. BIO means bring it on. Okay. So we got different answers though. Okay. That's great. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just just comparing the things. So every subject we should be passionate about in such a way. When you go outside and talk about a lot of Gen Z words, Generation Z words, or kind of different type of words that we use, other people will not understand them, right? Because they don't know. Okay. Similarly, in software testing also, we should not be as like it should not be as simple. We should be knowing about this kind of words because we can use them here and there in our conversations. People use this kind of words, okay? So you should not get shocked. Okay, what is this guy is referring to? He is saying something like he or she is saying AUT. What is that? You should not say that. Okay, should not. You should know at least. Okay, should ask and know. Okay, that's what is the thing I am saying. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, application under test. So whatever the application that comes under testing for you, right? That AUT needs one person is enough or multiple people are required. One software tester is required for testing this single application or multiple testers are required. Tell me guys, multiple. Why? Because this application need not be only tested in one environment. It may require 10 environments. What you will do, a single person can, test in one environment. That also will take time. But if you talk about 10 environments, how many people are required? Depending on the type of the application and how many environments in which the application need to be tested, we need to estimate the number of resources in the project. Okay? That's how the test environments will play a key role. The number of resources are kind of linked to this test environments, guys. Okay, the more the number of test environments, the more the number of test resources that are required in the project to work as part of the testing, right? Testing the AUT. That is, you see, now I am using it, right? As part of testing the AUT, that is application under test. We need the number of people depending on the number of test environments. Okay, not only the size of the application or complexity of the application, even test environments count also matters in the number of resources. Got it, everyone? Everyone clear with that? Till here, everyone clear? Great, super. Yeah, let's move on to the next topic. That is test strategy. I told you, right, in the previous session, I told you that test strategy is one of the important topics, and that is a main. It is heart of the test plan document. I told you. Remember, it's the heart of the test plan document. You say test strategy. Now let's remove this word test and just put a war strategy. Remember that analogy I gave you. Instead of test strategy, I'm saying war strategy. You see, different countries will fight with each other due to some XYZ reasons, Russia and Ukraine, and Israel, Palestine, and all those things, Pakistan, India, China, India. Okay, like the different countries are fighting wars. Okay, are going through the wars. Let's say they went through the wars. A lot of wars happened in the history, and currently also they are happening. So, are there war strategy of different countries same? Are they following the same process? No, right? Everyone is following a different process. Some people are using drones, some people are using number of people more, some people are doing the guerrilla warfare, okay? Where they have less number of people means what they will do, they need to attack 20, 30 people, they have to divide and, attack the person. Otherwise, they will not win the war. Guerrilla warfare is there. In the history, if you see, the different types of wars are there. Every war has a kind of strategy. Every country has followed some strategy or every group, okay? To win on other group to prove its strength has followed some strategy, right? So war is a kind of strategy, right? So every war will not have the same strategy. Every war will have a different strategy. Okay. So test strategy. So, is everyone from India here in this batch, or anyone from US here? Anyone from India here? Anyone from
UK,
US? Sorry, anyone from US? Sorry,
UK.
UK. Okay. Are you native of India, or it's like you're completely from into belong to UK?
Completely new. I'm not Indian.
Not Indian, right, sir? Yeah, few people are there. Okay, that's okay. Okay, great. A lot of people are Indian, but there are few people in our batch who are from other countries also. That's okay. Yeah, I wanted to take one example. I don't know whether you have seen that movie or not, just to make the conversation kind of interesting. Okay. Uh, it came in Hindi also, and it was hit in the box office in Hindi. Have you gone through this movie, guys? Anyone? If anyone has gone through this movie, just let me know. Yes, right? Indian people. Okay, maybe you are from a different state and all. This was like in complete India, it was there, but maybe worldwide also it went there. But I don't know whether you guys have seen that from other countries, right? Yes. Bahubali war scene. Okay. You go with the Bahubali war scene. You see, there are different war scenes here, guys. Okay. I don't know whether I have to play it or not. Okay. So I'll just go with the images otherwise. Okay. You see, there are different wars. Okay. There are different type of wars where one of the people were using one strategy, other person was using another strategy. Okay. So you see, this is one image. You see, there is a Trishul kind of. Can you see a kind of symbol here? Right. These are kind of strategy these guys are following. Okay. They want to chase the direction. They want to reach the ultimatum. Okay, and where other people are trying to cover the stuff, and this is going very fast. Okay, so this is one kind of warfare. Okay, so maybe other warfare, let's see some other warfare. Here, where is other warfare? Let's see. Yeah, this is another warfare where they are using this kind of things. Okay, they are not just using this kind of things. You see, they are using some curtain here, and they are pouring some oil, and it will fire up, and a lot of people will die. Okay, this is another warfare. Okay, this is another warfare from the movie. You can see that. Okay, so this is another warfare to protect. Okay, when there are a lot of people attacking, and so this is another warfare. Like that, everyone has a strategy, right? Depending on the situation, the strategy of the war will change. Depending on the situation, the strategy of the war will change, right? So maybe it's strength of the war, type of the weapons they are using. If they have less number of weapons, what they have to do, and like every war is a strategy. Okay, I don't want to go deep there. Similarly, testing also has a strategy. Okay, like the strategies we apply for different wars, right? For testing purpose also, as a software tester for testing particular application under testing, that is AUT application, we also have to follow some strategies. Okay, that means here who are the people who are going to follow this, create these strategies means companies. The companies which provide the testing services are going to create the strategies. Let's take an example of a company. What is a company that we are working under? What is the company we're working under, guys? Here we have written right on the overview section. The client is Tutorials Ninja, and the company that we are working as software testers is Solitech. In the previous session I covered, right? So as we belong to the Solitech company, we wanted to compete with other companies that are there in the market and create a very good strategy for testing purpose, so that other companies cannot beat us. And a lot of clients should like it, and they should like our services. They should like our services, and they should um, they should give the projects to us in the coming days also. That's the reason we have created a strategy. Now, do you think this strategy will be same for every company? For every company in the market, this whatever that is written here will be same or different? It will be different, right? Definitely, it's going to be different. So now, if I am explaining this thing, don't take into your mind that, okay, I just need to learn only this so that it will be same for every company. Don't have that. That's why I'm saying this. Okay, this strategy will change from one company to another company. So whatever the projects I have worked so far, and with my experience, whatever the best I feel, I've created this strategy. There may be another person who has more experience than me, or who has worked on more projects than me, can create a better strategy than me. It all depends on the resource type and skill set they have. Based on that, they will create a strategy. And because they have seen a lot of projects, because I have worked on a lot of pilot projects, a lot of end-to-end projects, and agile kind of projects, and many other projects I have worked on, different situations I have worked on. So with my knowledge level, I have created one strategy for one of this kind of application here. It doesn't mean that this is going to be the best strategy. You can improvise it, okay? Maybe tomorrow you will come across another company, you work in another company, there you will come across another application. You may feel that this strategy is not enough, you have to improvise it. You can improvise it, okay? Fine. And also, the strategy, you'll learn a lot in this strategy, guys, okay? This strategy section, you are going to learn a lot. This will take a lot of time, okay? These lines that I'm highlighting here are going to take a lot of time. Be ready. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge in software testing also. It's not just about test plan document, guys. If you understand the each and every word that is there in the strategy, you are going to gain good knowledge on software testing also. So be ready. Is that clear? Are you guys ready to learn software testing? Along with understanding the strategy example that I'm giving here. Yeah, be ready. Okay. It's like, one bullet, two birds. Okay. Single bullet you have, but you are able to shoot two birds at the same time. Okay. So one thing is that you are learning one type of an example of strategy. At the same time, by following this strategy, you are going to get some knowledge into the software testing also. Some software testing terminology and knowledge you are going to get. Okay. That's why I'm giving that. Okay. So let's start here. So here, Soletic is a company that we are working under, right? This one template, okay? This one template, this don't have to be as it is, okay? You can copy paste if you want to create the same, but you can modify also this one. You don't have to statically follow this content. Soletic has communicated with the client. Who is the client? Tutorials Ninja is the client. Company name that who is outsourcing the project is nothing but Tutorials Ninja is our client. Soletic is a company where we are working as software testers with different roles that I have covered in the previous session, right? As a test lead, test manager, senior test engineer, junior test engineers, and all those stuff. Okay. So we are working as this kind of test engineers in this company, and our company, okay, as part of creating this strategy, has communicated with this client known as Tutorials Ninja and has understood that we need to perform functional testing of all of what is in scope, guys. Here, what we have thought we are in scope, all the features except that are mentioned in under exclusion. Any third party features will not be tested. Okay, test automation is not excluded for now. Okay, so that is functional testing in a manual way. Okay, so Letic has communicated to Tutorials Ninja and has understood that we need to perform functional testing, or you can say manual functional testing if you really want it to be more crystal clear, because automation is not there, right? I will write like this: manual functional testing of all the functionalities mentioned in the above scope functionality, or whatever the things that I have provided in the scope, these functionalities need to be tested. Okay. Now, second line, what we are writing as part of functional testing, we will follow the below approach for testing. Okay. We mean Solytic will follow this strategy or approach for testing. And I am dividing that strategy or approach into multiple steps. How many steps I divided here in my case of example? I divided into how many steps? Three steps. Okay. You can divide into 5 steps, 10 steps, up to you. I feel that 3 steps are very good in my case. If you have more categorization, you can do 5 steps. There's no limit. Let's go with the first type of step in the strategy that I want to propose here for the client. So that I want to impress the client with this strategy. Okay. Creation of test scenarios and test cases for different features in scope. What is the first thing, guys? What is the first thing? Creation of what? What is this word? Everyone type in the chat box. Creation of what? Creation of first word you write test scenarios. Everyone type so that you will remember test scenarios and test cases. If you want to type a test case also, you can type also test scenarios and test cases. Creation of test scenarios and test cases. Whatever the functionalities that are there in the scope for each and every functionality here, I need to create what? We are as part of the test strategy, our company, Soletic company test engineers are going to first create what? Test scenarios and test cases as part of the step one. Test scenarios and test cases. What are test scenarios? What are test cases? Okay. What are test scenarios and what are test cases? I'm going to cover first. Are you ready? This is a real part. Okay. Okay. So in the previous session, I was writing some diagram, right? I created one diagram. If you remember, I'll try to open the diagram. I don't know where exactly the diagram is. I'll try to open the diagram. Just I posted a lot of things in the group already, but I'll try to find out that diagram that I have posted in the Telegram group in the previous session. Okay, in the last weekend. So I may have to scroll a lot here. This was the one, right? Step one, step two, step three, like that I have created. Okay, step one. What is the step one, guys? What is step one? Step one is exploring the application. Remember that? Step one is nothing but exploring the application. Here I'm going to write again. Okay. Just I'll make this application and just go up. And here I'm going to write. Step one is what? Step one is understanding the application, right? What was that? Exploring the application. Exploring and understanding the application. Okay. Exploring and understanding the application. And if anything required as part of this step, we'll clear our doubts also. Note, if something is not understood in the application, what we are going to do? Something is not understood in the application, what we are going to do? Okay, if something is not understood, we'll clear the doubts, okay, with client, okay, to understand. We'll clear them with the client. If something is not understood in the application, we'll clear them, okay, clear the doubts with client in order to understand. Okay, this one clear, right? Everyone is clear with the step one part, right? Everyone clear with the step one part, right? First step will be, what was the second step? Anyone remember what is the second step? After understanding the application, what is the second step? Step two. Anyone remember the step two? Step hash two. What is the step two? Yes. Creating test plan, and getting it approved by the client. Yes or no? Just creating the test plan is enough, or we have to get it approved by the client also. I'll write it here. Okay. Test plan creation, I'll say. The step two is test plan creation. Okay. Here I'll write the note part. Okay. Note, as part of this phase, we have to create the test plan and get it approved by the client. Client need to approve also, guys. It's just creating is not enough. And we need to get the test plan approved by the client also at the same time. Okay. You will create it. Who will create the test plan, guys? Who will create the test plan? I told you in the previous session, who will create the test plan? Yes, test lead, who is responsible for the project. Test lead will create the test plan. Okay. Otherwise, I'll write this here. Lead will create the test plan document. Okay. Test plan is the one responsible. Okay. Test lead is the one. Test lead only. Test manager is the one who will manage the projects, multiple projects. Test lead is the one who will need to create the test plan for the project. The one who is responsible for the project only will create the test plan. Test manager is for escalations only. Remember, right? Sudhindra, right? Sudhindra, Jutur. Test manager is only for escalations. It's not responsible for the project. The one who is mainly responsible for the project is test lead. So high level client activities and all, where client communication about the project details and, creating the test plan and getting the documents approved by the client, talking to the client, everyone who will do generally test lead. But if anything goes wrong behind the test lead, some escalations will happen. Then test manager will come into the picture. It's like simple, like when you go to a hotel, you order some food and senior person came, like test lead kind of person came, and he's organizing all the place there, but the manager is nowhere visible in that area. The senior person test lead who is responsible for that hotel area is actually taking care of all the employees, and but something went behind the test lead. What you will do, you'll ask the test lead that, okay, I want a seat. Okay, I have reserved my table, but you are not giving me a proper table, and you are trying to do your level best. Somehow the major person who is talking to you there is unable to give a proper table that you want. Then what you will say? So I just want to explain my problem to your manager. Could you please call? Okay, I want to escalate to the manager. Let's say I'll talk to the manager. There is a possibility that call your manager. The manager will come and you'll say that, yeah, I have booked the table, but I need to cancel my, this happened with me. Okay, I booked the table long ago, but unfortunately when the time came, right, I need to cancel, and to modify the number of guests, I need to cancel and rebook it again, because of which I didn't get a better table. So I need to communicate to the manager saying that, the person who is responsible in that area was not listening to me. So I asked him to call the manager. I want to express my problem. The manager came and I told him that, you can see my app. I have booked it multiple times and cancelled, because of which I didn't get a proper place. Then the manager said that, okay, sir, we cannot give you this place exactly, but can you adjust in the nearby place? Is that okay? At least this is better than that. Like that, he gave me an option, and I selected that. Okay, so that's what happens, right? You say test lead will try his level best. Test lead, him or her, will try their level best in doing whatever that is possible for you. But if something goes out of hands, of they don't have the permissions, right, then we need to call the manager. Manager is the one who has more kind of power and they can get the things done for us. Okay, that's where test manager will come, but test manager is not the one who will create the test plan. In any of this project, if something goes wrong, which project team is responsible for, and they cannot control it, they cannot discuss with the client, or because they are in a kind of state where they cannot discuss because client is saying that you missed some defects. How can the test lead fight with the client now? Then in that kind of situations, the client is unhappy and test lead is unhappy. So the client may ask the manager to come in place and resolve this problem. Okay, whatever that is happening and why it is happening, to streamline the process, or some manager has to say something like, okay sir, okay client, we will try to resolve this problem next time. We'll make sure that will not happen. Like that, the manager will try to control the situation, right? Test lead we cannot say. It will look like it doesn't look well. Okay, if the test lead does the same thing. Okay, that's why in a separate role like manager will be there, who will be managing multiple projects. So if you are not aware of that, you just refer to the previous session. Okay, Judur, you can refer to the previous session where I explained completely about test manager and test lead. But here, the one who will create the test plan is the test lead only. Okay, fine. Now, what will be the next phase of the, let's assume that whatever the document you created, right, you have successfully created from top to bottom and send it to the client, and client has approved this document. Let's assume the client has approved this particular document. What should be your next step? What should be your next step? Test planning is also work. Okay, when you want to do a war, you will not go directly, right? You will try to understand the situation, what will happen, how many casualties may result in, whether we can win the war or not. You will do that, and then if you get the confidence to go with the war, what you will do? You will create the plan for the war. Once the war has been decided, what you will do? Once the war has been decided, what you will do? You have to do the war, right? Before you do the war, what you have to do? Anyone clear? You have planned for the war. Just before the war, what the people will do? Tell me. Try to imagine the movies and tell me. Not here. Let's say you understood that the war has come, and you know what is a war strategy and all. Now you have created a proper plan how my kingdom is going to do a war with other kingdom. Let's say the strategy has been created and everything as part of the test plan document. Strategy is created. Next, what? We'll do resource management. No. Just think what we'll do in real time. Real time, you would have seen the a one day. Tomorrow the war is there. What the people will do today? Tomorrow the war is there. What the people will do today? They have to go and fight for the war. What these guys will do today? In the movies, yeah, tools, gathering the tools, right? That's very good answer, Saurabh. Okay, gather the tools, right? People, you see people, putting their swords and rubbing them against the hard stone so that it will become sharp. Okay, checking everything, is my armor is working fine or not? My, it's fitting. Am I losing any, items? Okay, am I missing anything? Okay, all this time getting ready, right? Getting ready for the war. We generally get ready for the war. Okay, we generally get ready for the wars, like creating the tools. Here, what are the tools for testing purpose? Before I do the war, I need some tools for doing the war, right? I need some weapons for doing the war. I'm just getting the weapons ready. I'm just getting the weapons, get ready and all those stuff. What are the weapons here for performing the testing? Here we call it as test designing. Okay, test designing. Okay, preparing the weapons in the sense test designing. As part of test designing, what you will do? As part of test designing, what you will do? Okay, you will create test scenarios, and what is other one? What is other one, guys? We are going to create test scenarios and test cases. Enough? Enough, guys? Test scenarios and test case are enough? Or any other things are required? Just to do the war, just test scenarios and to do the testing, are the test scenarios and test case enough? This is one point, right? This is one point. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just cut it. I need a bigger box here. This is not enough. I have a lot of things to be done. That's the reason. I'll just remove this box. I'll delete this box and then create a big box here. So this is step 3. In the step 3, okay, in the step 3, what I have to do? In the step 3, we are getting ready for the war. Okay, we are designing. Okay, we are designing whatever the tools that are needed. We have to get them ready, right? We have to create test scenarios. Test cases. Enough? No. What about test environments? In order to perform testing, environments are required or not? Okay. Make test environments ready. Yes or no? Just creating the test scenarios and test cases are enough? Or make test environments ready for testing purpose? On this environments only you are going to test the application, right? Okay. We have to. Any other thing? Any other thing that is required for performing testing apart from test scenarios, test cases, test environment? Any other thing? Test data? Yeah, you can prepare the test data also if you want. Yes, that is also good. Then any other thing? Yeah, any other tools required for testing? Okay, tools access and all those stuff. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, any credentials needed? Yes, you will get them ready. Credentials. Okay, credentials. Credentials, test data, etc. Okay, I'll call the credentials as test data only here, for example. Okay, I'll just call this test credentials and test data as something, tools as other thing. I'm going to make the tools ready. Then URLs means Mahesh is saying URLs. It's kind of something near to whatever I'm expecting. The main item that is required for performing the testing. What is that, guys? The main item that is required for performing the testing. What is that? Think. Think. What is that? What is that? Yes, build our website. That is nothing but what? We can call it as what? The funky way we can call it as AUT. Application under test is required, right? Without the application ready, can you perform testing? Without application, can you perform testing, guys? No, right? If the application is ready, only we can perform. Though you have any number of test scenarios, you have created a lot of test cases, you have made the test environments ready, you have the test data ready, you have the different type of tools that are required for testing ready. Without application, can you perform testing? That's where is the thinking is. Okay, got it, guys? As part of test designing phase, okay, in test planning, in test designing phase, we'll create the test cases and make sure that all the things are ready. Okay, make sure that all the things are ready. Then only we can perform testing, right? Main thing in the test designing phase is creating test scenarios and test cases. For us to move from the test designing phase to the actual phase where we can perform testing, along with the test scenarios and test cases, we also need this, okay? We also need this along with TS means test scenarios and TCs means test scenarios and test cases. Along with the test scenarios and test cases that you are going to design in the test designing phase, you also need the test environments on which you have to perform the testing of the applications. You need the applications, you need the test data, you need the tools, and everything you need along with the test scenarios and test cases. These are required. We also need this along with to move to the next phase, to move to the next phase of testing. Yes or no? Do you agree with me, guys? Okay, in order for me to go for the test designing to phase to the next phase where we are actually going to do the VAR, that is doing the testing. Here we are planning for the testing. So to go with the VAR, we need to get all the things ready, right? Okay. So in the test designing phase, we are going to create test scenarios and test cases. Okay, fine. So what are these test scenarios? What are these test cases is something I'm going to cover now. Test scenarios. Okay, what are test scenarios? Okay, I'm going to focus on the test scenarios now. Test scenarios means high level test cases. High level test cases. What are test scenarios? Test scenarios is equal to what? Test scenarios is equal to what, guys? Test scenarios is equal to high level what? Test cases. Everyone type in the chat box. Test scenarios is equal to high level test cases. Test scenarios is equal to high level test cases. You can write it, okay? High level, not just test cases. Test cases are different. High level is a different word, okay? Test scenarios is equal to high level test cases, okay? They are not normal test cases. They are high level test cases, okay? That's what you have to understand. I'm going to give an example of the how the high level test cases will look like. You see, if you see the test plan document here, if you see the test plan document, let's see some functionalities. Let's say register functionality. If I have to create a high level test case for this register functionality, how do I create? Verify. Example is verify. Okay, verify register account functionality. That's it. Or verify register functionality. This is how it will look like. The test scenarios will look something like this. This is one test scenario. Test scenario one. Okay, this is test scenario one. I want to create test scenario two. Verify login functionality. A high level test case, a high level functionality we are testing, we are saying that is becomes a high level test case that is called as a test scenario. If I have to log out functionality, verify logout functionality, I'll write. Verify logout functionality. This is another test scenario. Verify, verify search functionality. Like that, for every functionality, I'm going to write verify, verify, verify such function, XYZ functionality. Verify homepage, verify currencies functionality, verify wish list functionality, verify add to cart functionality. Clear, guys? How to write the scenarios is clear. How to create the test scenarios is clear. Just you need to add the verify keyword and at the end functionality in between the functionality name you have to provide. That's it. This will become the scenarios. For each and every functionality that is in scope for our testing here, as part of the test plan document, what are the functionalities that are accepted by the client as in scope? For that functionalities, if you have to create the scenarios, how do you create? Verify restart functionality, verify login functionality, verify logout functionality, verify forgot password functionality, verify search functionality, verify product compare functionality, verify product display page functionality, verify add to cart functionality, verify wish list functionality, verify shopping cart functionality, verify currencies functionality, verify homepage functionality, checkout page functionality, verify my account page functionality, verify hot list. Like that, we have to keep on going, guys. That will become the scenarios, nothing but much. Okay, let me show you how the scenarios will look like in real time. We can create the scenarios in any document, guys. Generally, uh, in the traditional projects, we used to prefer creating them in the Excel sheet. Okay, so test scenarios, I'm going to show you example of test scenarios, how they are going to look like. Okay, I'm not going to show create them before you, but I'm going to give the assignment to you. See, everything I'll not explain. Okay, I'll explain whatever that is really needed, but some work you guys have to do. Okay. Okay, let me click on this finalize test scenarios. It's already there, guys. I just want you to recreate the same thing. Okay, this Excel sheet I want you to create. You do R&D on the Google, understand how to create all this kind of formatting and how to color them. Same exact same test scenarios document I want you to guys to create. Can you create, guys? Is it possible for you to create this kind of scenarios in the Excel sheet document with the same format? Is it possible for you to do, guys, or difficult? Tell me, guys. Can you guys do it? The same thing, same output I want. Exactly same I want. You just have to create an Excel file. Okay. Create a sheet and give the name for the Excel file. Then you have to create these columns, name this, highlight them, give the colors. That's what is assignment I'm going to give you. Okay. That's what is assignment I'm going to give you. Using this as a reference, you create on your own, I mean to say. Okay. You don't have to rethink and create everything from scratch. Just by looking at this document, you have to create another one so that you will get confidence of how to format this kind of stuff in Excel file, okay, and create the similar one. And by typing all these things, you'll get confidence levels in how to create the test scenarios. Here you see test scenario. What is the number I gave? What is the unique number I gave? 001. Okay, if there is a if the scenarios are more than 100, you can give 3 digits. If the scenarios are less than 100, you can give 2 digits also here. But I just don't want to compromise. So when I started, right, I don't want to compromise, decide between 2 digits and 3 digits here. I just went with 3 digits. That's also fine. TS underscore 001 I give. But here TS underscore 01 is enough because TS underscore 28 is also will suffice here. All right. 2 digits is enough. But I gave 3 digits. There's no harm in that. Okay. If you're okay. If you don't want to, strictly follow, you can give 3 digits also, not a problem. But don't give 4 digits. It will be too much. Okay. Either 2 or 3 is enough. But if you give 4 digits, that will be too much, guys. Okay. Here TS underscore 001, TS underscore 002. The unique ID I gave for the test scenario. That's what I'm calling it as test scenario ID. Can you see that? Yes. Here project name is Tutorials Ninja Web Application. Client is Tutorials Ninja. Reference document is from where I'm creating the scenarios. You see, I understood the scenarios and confirmed those scenarios with the client after exploring the application or not. Yes or no? I have taken this application to understand the functionalities of this application. Then only I created this list of functionalities in scope, right? So, what is the location from where you got to know these are the high level test cases or scenarios. Using what as a reference, you have created the scenarios. Application, using the application, AUT, using the AUT, I have created this scenarios. Yes or no? Not always application URL can be used for creating the scenarios, guys. Sometimes some other documents also will be given instead of the application. If the application is not built by the time we want to perform testing, then in place of the application, some documents will be given to you, right? Here in this case, using which as a reference thing, we have created the scenarios using the AUT, the application URL that is given for testing. We have prepared the scenarios, test scenarios. Who created it? Okay, Solidity, Arun Motor, you can even write test lead or something. If Arun Motor is a test lead, hyphen test lead you can write if you want. Okay, created date. On which date you have created, on which date it got approved by the client. Initially, it should be blank. Okay, when you are sending it to the client, the creation date should be mentioned, but approval date should not be there. Once the client approves this, then you can put the approval date. Okay, later. Now, under that, what are the other things I created? Few columns I created. Test scenario ID is one column. Requirement reference is one column. Test scenario description is another column. Priority is another column. And number of test cases is another column. How many are there? Okay. This may not be static case. It depends on company to company. These columns may be, at least one example, it should be good enough, right? Maybe you will come across another document, test scenarios document, which may be kind of different from this document, guys. What you need to do? In that case, what you guys need to do? At least you understand one document. That's more than enough. Okay. At least have an example in mind of one. This is a document I have used in one of the companies. You can say, okay, because every company may not use the same type of columns and all. At least one example, if you remember properly, it may be test plan document or it may be test plan template or it may be test scenarios template. Just practice one at least. Tomorrow, which company will use which format, we don't know. But as a base, this will form, right? You'll be kind of confident enough. Okay. First column name is what, guys? What is the first column name? Everyone type in the chat box. What is the first column name? What is the first column name? What is the first column name here in the document? Firstly, type this test scenario ID. Yes, test scenario ID is the first column name. What is second column name? What is the second column name? Test scenario ID. It's not test ID. It's test scenario ID. Okay. Requirements reference. Requirement reference. Requirement reference is the second column. Requirement reference. Third column. Here test scenario ID. Requirement reference. Third column. What is the name of the third column here? Test scenario description. Description of the test scenario. ID of the test scenario. Description of the test scenario. Reference. Requirement reference of test scenario, whatever it may be. Okay. Or requirement reference. Fourth column. What is the fourth column? Priority. Fifth column. What is the fifth column? Last column. What is the last column? Number of test cases. Okay. This is a high level test case. Test scenario means high level test case. I need to give, I have created for this particular application as part of the functionalities which are in scope, as part of the functionalities that are in scope, how many test scenarios I created? As an example, how many test scenarios I created, guys? How many test scenarios I created? 28 test scenarios I created. Okay. For each and every functionality that is in scope, I've created one test scenario. Okay. Here, to represent that uniquely, this multiple test scenarios that are coming for testing this application, right? I gave each and every test scenario one unique ID that comes out under the test scenario ID, like TS underscore 001 or T01 is also fine. TS underscore 01 or TS underscore 001 is also fine. Here also TS underscore 02 or 002 is also fine. Like that, I went till TS underscore 028. 28 are there. If I want to tomorrow refer this particular test scenario, I'll refer that with the help of unique ID. Like every employee who is working in the company will have a unique ID, right? Guys, the employees or students who go to the college or company will have a unique ID, yes or no? Some on the ID card, some ID will be there, yes or no? Yes, right? Similarly, every scenario is entitled to have a unique ID. So here, this particular scenario has this ID, this particular scenario has this ID, this particular scenario has this unique ID. So every scenario we have differentiated with the help of unique ID. Okay, that's the reason we have to give IDs. Tomorrow, if I have to talk about particular scenario, I cannot go to the meeting and say verify the working of login functionality scenario is not, we have to do something about verify the working of the login functionality. I cannot say like that, right? I have to say that we need to look into the test scenario 002. Which is better, guys? We have to look into the verify the working of login functionality is better, or we have to look into the TS underscore 002 functionalities scenario is better. Which one is better in communicating with the people? With ID is better or with the description it is better? Referring with help of ID is better. That's the reason IDs are required, guys. Okay. That's a general common sense, guys. Okay. There's nothing to be explained here. It's general common sense why we use IDs. Tomorrow, if I have to call 1,000 employees are there, a lot of Varuns are there or Aruns are there. I cannot say, Arun, please come. Because if I say Arun, please come, 10 or 20 Aruns will come, right? 1,000 people containing company, there will be at least five to six Aruns at least. They will come to the stage. But I want to call a particular Arun. In that case, unique ID should be there. Okay, the employee number 014, please come onto the stage. Then the one, let's say that is Arun only. Okay, senior Arun, let's say he is coming. Okay, like that. Okay, we can call like that, right? That is the purpose of the IDs, to differentiate the different scenarios and to uniquely refer to the particular scenario. We can use IDs. Then requirement reference means, how did you create the scenarios? Using what as a reference? In my case, I've used this particular application as a reference. The client has given me this application directly, right? So here in the first stage, I started exploring and understanding the application. Then I'm creating the test plan by looking at this application, right? Now I'm creating the test scenarios also by looking at the application. So how I'm creating the test scenarios, guys? From where I'm creating the test scenarios? By looking at what as a reference, by taking what as a reference, I'm creating the scenarios. Tell me. By taking what as a reference, I am creating the test scenarios here. Application AUT, right? Here, guys, you guys can write either AUT or application URL, whatever it may be. Okay, AUT or application URL. By looking at the application URL only, we are creating the scenarios. So, for example, for register account functionality, how did I write the scenario? Verify the working of XYZ functionality. Write that, everyone type in the chat box. Verify the working of. Everyone type this statement. Verify the working of. Okay. Verify the working of XYZ functionality you write. In place of XYZ, you can put the functionality name. Okay. Whatever the functionality, for example, if you want to put, you can put. Okay. Now I want everyone to look at this, in scope functionalities and write down anything. Verify the working of register functionality. You can write like that. You can write anything. Yes, verify the working of XYZ functionality, verify the working of homepage functionality. A lot of people, you are typing, right? That's very good. In the chat box, you guys are typing here already. That's very good. Everyone type in the chat box. You take any of these functionalities that are there in scope and write the statement, verify the working of register functionality. Don't, you see, verify login functionality is also fine, but just elaborating is more better, right? Verify the working of login functionality is more better. Okay. Verify the working of register functionality, verify the working of search functionality, verify the working of wish list functionality. Like that, you can write anything, guys. Okay, that's how I created the document. There's nothing more than that. You already have created the test plan, identify the kind of functionalities in the application. Okay, you see, verify the working of register account functionality, the first scenario, verify the working of login functionality, second scenario, verify the working of logout functionality, third scenario, verify the working of the forgot password functionality, fourth scenario, verify the working of the search functionality, fifth scenario, verify the working of the product compare functionality, sixth scenario, verify the working of the product display pages. You see, verify the product display pages for different product types. I've just modified a line a bit. That's okay. You can write it. Verify the working of add to cart functionality, verify the working of wishlist functionality, verify the working of shopping cart functionality, verify the different functionalities of the application by selecting different currencies. You can modify a bit. If you have a normal common sense, you can verify, right? High level test case you are creating, that's it. Verify the homepage functionality. You are not creating individual test cases here. Only one functionality you are taking and writing. Verify the working of checkout functionality. Verify the working of my account information functionality. Verify the working of my account password change functionality. Verify the working of my account address book functionality, order history functionality, downloads functionality, rewards, return requests, transaction history, recurring payments, affiliate functionality, newsletter functionality, contact us page functionality, menu options. Verify the working of menu options, verify the working of footer options, verify the working of the category pages, like that. Whatever the functionalities that are in scope, I created scenarios. Not only that, guys, in another column, what I created here, what are these called as priority? You see, guys, if the login function, if the search functionality of the application is not working, I think there is some mistake here. It should be P0 or P1, first priority. Search functionality should be the first priority in any application. In e-commerce application, without search, nothing will happen. Without login, nothing will happen. Okay, this basic functionalities should work. All the scenarios will have all the test scenarios will have the same priority or different priority, guys. Tell me. By looking at this, tell me, guys, register account functionality, which priority you will give for testing? Which priority do you give? First priority or next level priorities? Register. First priority. Why? You see here, you can give, it's up to you guys whether you want to give P0 or you want to start from P1, P2. Okay. You can prioritize in different ways. There are different formats of priority. Some people will give P1 as a first priority, P2 as a second priority, P3 as a third priority, and P4 as a fourth priority. While other people will give P0 as a first priority, P1 as a second priority, P2 as a third priority, P3 is fourth priority, P4 is fifth priority, and P5 also they want to mention. It's up to you how many levels of priority you want to design. It's up to you guys. Okay. Here P0 stands for high priority. Here in this list P1. It depends on person to person, guys. Okay. Application to application. If more number of scenarios are there, this is better or this is better. If too many number of scenarios are there, left side one is better or right side is better. If lot of scenarios are there in the application, the count of this. No, no, no. It will be decided by us only. It will be divided by us only. If too many scenarios are there, maybe increasing the levels of priority will be more better for us, right? We have to make some decisions of, too many scenarios means a lot of work will be there. We are prioritizing our work so that we can do work in a smart way. In that case, if a lot of scenarios are there, this way is better. P0 to P4, P4 or P5 will be how many levels you want. That is up to you anyhow. Okay. Whereas this one has only four levels. Here, six levels are there. Here, four levels. Somewhere five levels will be there. Somewhere three levels will be there. Somewhere two levels only will be there. Depends on the number of scenarios, the type of the application we are testing. We can decide on a ongoing basis. The best one I feel is this one, guys. Okay, this one I generally prefer for most of the applications. P1, P2, P3, P4 is very simple for me. But if I come across a kind of very rare application which is kind of complex and all right, then I'll go with this kind of priority. Okay. I'll try to increase the levels depending on the size and the number of scenarios that I can create in that application. Okay. It's not a static one, guys. Okay. It's not compulsory that you have to start with P0 or something. There's no rule like that. Okay. You can give anything according to your needs and expectations. You have to give that. Is it fine? Clear, guys? How to prioritize is clear. Now let's take this as an example, guys. Okay, I want to choose from P1 to P4. If I want you to choose from P1 to P4, let's say. Let's not take this for this example. I want you to guys to choose from P1 to P4. Okay. So if I show this document and otherwise if I show this one register functionality, which priority will you give from P1 to P4? Tell me, guys. P1 or P2 or P3 or P4? P1, right? High priority. This is high priority. Without registering, can you create an account and access all these functionalities of the application? No. That is the reason it is high priority. P1. What about login? What about login, guys? Login also P1. What about logout? What about logout? Just think about logout. Maybe P2 also can be given for logout. Okay, it's not a burning area. At least you got logged in means you can test all the functionalities. You are not able to log out, that's okay. But P2 you can give logout as a P2. Forgot password? Is it emerging functionality? P3, you can give P3. Yes, forgot password, you can give P3 or P2. Depends. Some people will say P2, some people will say P3. Search functionality. What about search functionality? P1, e-commerce applications. Search functionality is a major one. So P1, without working, its application is blunder. Okay, P1. Product compare. Now tell me about product compare. P4. I give P4, guys. Okay, I give P4. Product comparison is a last option for me. Okay, P4. Okay, whether it is working or not, it's not depending. It will not break anymore. I cannot block anywhere because of this. Okay, I'll give P4. Product display page. Product display page. P2 or P3 we can give. For product display page, P2 or P3 we can give. Okay, some people can give P2, some people will give P3. That's okay. Add to cart. P1. Add to cart P1, right? Without adding to the cart, can you purchase? No. Something that comes in between purchase, right? That should be given P1 only. Okay. Wish list. Wish list, guys. P4 is also fine. P3 or P4. P3 or P4 is fine for wish list. Shopping cart, again P1. Again P1, guys, shopping cart. Currencies. Currencies. Maybe P2. P2 or P3 currencies. Home page. Important page. Home page is important page. P1 or P2. Checkout page. Important. P1. My account page. P2. P2 or P3 we can give. Order history page. All these things will fall into P2 or P3. Menu options, footer options, category pages, P2, P3. Like that they will fall. You see, now you are able to estimate, right? The priorities. At least guess, right? And based on your experience, the kind of prioritizing you are doing will improvise. Got it? How the prioritization concept will improvise for you. Depending on how many applications you have tested, how much experience you have, you will prioritize the functionalities better. Don't think that today itself, I'll prioritize the next level. Right? It all depends on your experience, yes or no? If you want to prioritize some test scenarios and functionalities of the application, the first day itself, can you prioritize? When you start with testing with the first day of the application, can you prioritize? No. Maybe you'll guess it. Your guess may be right or wrong, we don't know. But who can guess it well? The prioritize P1 or P2 or P3, P4, who will guess it well? The senior people. Compared to junior engineers, test engineers, senior test engineers will do that better. Compared to senior test engineers, test lead will do it better. Okay. and compared to the test lead, the number of experience the test lead is that will be better, right? So sometimes we'll have discussions like, okay, why you are saying P2, why you are saying P3, okay? Some conflict also will be there. Based on the discussion and conflict only, the priority can be decided sometimes. Okay, it's a random thing, guys. It's not. It should not be exactly correct. It may not be exactly correct, guys. Okay, to the near part we have to go. Okay, we may not be correct always, but with our experience we can give a better priorities, and our accuracy will increase. It may not be complete 100% accurate, but our accuracy of deciding the priorities for the scenarios will depend on the kind of experience we already have into the companies, into the software testing, okay, while working in different several projects. So similarly here in the priority document we have created this document, okay, this priorities for different functionalities. And finally, what is the test, what is other column we have, guys? What is other column we have in this test scenarios document? What is other column we have in the test scenarios document? Number of test cases. For each and every functionality, how many test cases are there? When can we give the number for this? Can we give it directly when you create the test scenarios? Can you say that this will contain 50 test cases? Can you say? Can you say for this particular verify the working of login functionality here 30 test cases will come? Can you say? This is a high level test case. Okay, for this high level test cases, how many low level test cases will come? Can you decide right away? Until you create, you cannot confirm that, right? But have you created any test cases? For this high level test cases, that is nothing but for each and every test scenario, have you created any test cases at this moment? No, right? So this column need to be put blank for a while. Until the test cases for each and every test scenario are created by us, we cannot put any numbers into this column. We have to keep this column empty. This column is for future purpose, not now. At this point of time, we cannot fill this column because until we actually complete creating the test cases for each and every high level test case, that is high level test case is nothing but the test scenario. Okay, then only we can put the numbers here. Otherwise, we cannot put the numbers in this particular sheet. Clear? Everyone clear? When we can put a number of test cases under the test case, this column, right? After creating the number of test cases for this particular scenario, test scenario, or this particular high level test case, then only we can put a proper number. We cannot guess it and put it here. Okay. Priorities we can guess, but number of test cases we cannot guess it. Okay. So don't put anything. Now, before moving to the test cases, guys, let me do one thing. That is, I'll just give the assignment here. I would like to give a lot of assignments this time. Let me give some assignment this time. Where is the group? Yeah, here is the group. Okay, assignment one for this week. Okay. So if possible, guys, one of the person from our group, right, till now have given a lot of assignments, right? Can anyone put into a single document and share it to me or the WhatsApp group or something in this group? Can you share? Can anyone can take that initiative, ownership, and you just need to go through the previous weekend sessions and that have given the assignments for every session, right? Just collect all the assignments and say week one assignments, assignment one, assignment two, assignment three, assignment four, assignment like that. Week two assignments, okay? If you can, and if anyone can do it, guys, just do it, guys, and put in the WhatsApp group, okay? Because I'm not getting time. So if you can do it, it will be helpful for everyone. I'll upload it to the this Google Drive, and from next time onwards, when I give the assignments, right, I'll update the document only instead of typing it here. I'll type it here and also put in the document also, okay? So if anyone can take that initiative of collecting all the assignments I've given so far and put in a single document and share in the WhatsApp group, okay, and let me know in the WhatsApp group, then I can download that and yeah, fine, do that, okay? So assignment one, this WhatsApp group only, okay? Assignment for this week is create test scenarios document, okay, on your own, which is similar to. Why I'm asking you to recreate the same thing? Why I'm asking you to recreate the same thing? Same. This is how we have learned software testing, guys. You see, when I joined a company, right, the company was following this kind of template for test scenarios, and I was given the template that was used for another project. Now, for my project, I have to modify this. What I have done? I copied the template, modify all the project details, modified all the scenarios, and gave the priority, and I created myself. I created the document myself. Okay. Similarly, I want you to do this, guys. Okay. This is a doc. This you can refer the document here by referring to. I'll say. Okay. So create a scenarios document on your own, which is similar to. Okay. this one, which is similar to this one. Okay. So on your own, you create that test Excel sheet document, guys. Okay. On your own, you create that Excel sheet document on your own. Okay. Is that fine? Clear, guys? Everyone clear? Can you do it? Can you do it? After all this explanation, you should be able to do it. Only the lining part and drawing part in Excel sheet will be there. Remaining all you understood, right? So that you will be able to create. So shall I move on to the next one, guys? Shall I move on to the next one now? Shall I move on to the next one? I'm done with this. Okay, test scenarios document. Okay, so now test cases. I'll not directly go with the test case document now. I'll not directly go with the test cases document now. Before that, we are going to do an experiment. Okay, fine. I'm going to involve you in creating the test cases. So what I'm going to do here is already this link we have taken, right? This test scenarios. No need to submit, Vijay Kumar. You just do it for yourself. Okay, you don't have to share it with me and get it reviewed. Okay. So the assignments are simply straightforward, right? If you're not able to understand, you can get back to me. But these are optional assignments. It's not compulsory. You can do for your confidence levels. Okay. By doing that, how sincere you do the assignments, that much better your confidence levels will rise. Okay. I was giving a lot of assignments from the last weeks and all. Okay. Collect all the assignments from the WhatsApp group and try to
Hello,
do. Yes.
hello. Sir, this is my first class. How can do it this assignment?
Yeah, this one you understood right today. Whatever I explained, you understood right. This we are still in the beginning
Yes,
phase. Okay, though it is
yes,
a first
yes,
class, but whatever happened was only theory, so no need to worry. So there were three boxes and all. You understood this part, right? Okay,
yes,
this
yes,
much is enough, and you have to mainly focus on our recordings for a while. Okay. So I'll be
yes,
giving, what's happening with me is that why I'm saying that I'll be giving a lot of assignments. These are not mandatory assignments. You can do at your own pace. You can do and put a lot of energy into that. Your confidence will rise. That's okay. But what's happening with me is that tomorrow I'm traveling to another location. I'm from Hyderabad, right? I'm traveling to Jaipur. So I'll not be available tomorrow. So that's the reason I'm giving you the assignments, and also the next session may happen on 20th, 29th or 30th. Okay. Depending on my
yes,
time. The next session will happen on 29th or 30th, it will happen. So till that you have a lot of time, right? What you have to do here is you already got the access to the drive, right? You got the access to the drive.
yes, sir.
Yeah, in the drive you see number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six are there. Okay, this was the
Yes,
previous. Today's session will be seventh session. Anyhow, you attended it. Okay, I would request you to go through the previous sessions and accordingly go through the WhatsApp group to find the required assignments. Okay, or someone will
yes,
try to put a document here. Okay, then you can go through the document
yes, sir.
and at least you go through the videos. Okay, not worrying about the assignments for a while. Okay, first preference you give for completing the videos, then go and work on the assignments. Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
can you
thank you,
share
sir.
the link?
We are still in the initial phases only. We didn't start the serious one, this manual testing only, right? We are still in the initial phases. The actual part has started today only, okay? The actual part has started in the last weekend, that is on Sunday, okay? And this is a second session you can say, which is kind of important, okay? So we are in the beginning. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Anyone
No,
have
sir.
any? Okay. All good now? So go through this. We have very simple videos and all. You can go through this. Okay. So people keep joining in the between. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Only thing is that I'm giving you a lot of time to throw total week of time is there. And there is a possibility that next weekend, one of the day may be missed or 1 or 2 days also can be missed depending on the situation I face in the Jaipur location. But I'll be back again before the next weekend. I'll just back again. But making sure that if these sessions may not happen, you can do the assignments. Okay. If anyone has not done any assignments, right? This is a perfect time, guys. Any pending assignments or this week's assignments, right? Try to complete before the next session happens. Okay. But my intention is to take the sessions. But drive link is there in the this WhatsApp group. Okay. I'll generally don't share it directly. The drive link is there in the discussion. Just go to the discussion group and in that you have the drive link here. Okay. If you're part of this group, the drive link
Okay,
is
sir. Yeah,
according
yeah,
to
yeah.
yeah, from there you can get it. Okay. So once you go to the drive link, you'll get all the videos. And notes are also there. All notes for all the sessions are already provided in advance. You can go through the notes also if you want. Okay, fine, clear now? And try to complete the assignments. Okay, so I may be taking a break of 1.5 week also. Okay, the tomorrow and next weekend also there is a possibility, but I'll try my level best in conducting a session, but I'm not sure, but I'll try my level best. Okay, but till then, if I'm making a delay, I'm doing a delay, right? All you guys have to work on the assignments. I'm going to give good number of assignments, that for that reason only. Okay, if I miss any sessions in the next weekend, you should not be ideal, right? You should be doing some work. Okay, despite of me taking any sessions, you have to do some assignments. Okay, that's the reason I'm creating these assignments. So all the pending assignments, this weekend's assignments, everything you have to do it. Okay, and it's not compulsory, it's optional for you. It's all depends on how much interest you have in learning the software testing. Okay, I'm not going to force anyone here. Okay, again and again I'm saying. Got it now? Clear? Yeah, now comes the other assignments which are very important for you to work. Okay, before giving the assignments, we'll work. So do some small study here. Okay, before I give you the assignments, I'm going to explain you something. We'll do some work here. That is, I'll just open the Xmind kind of software in my machine. Okay, you guide me. I'll create the test cases. Is that good? I'm not going to create the test cases. Who is going to create the test cases? You are going to give me the ideas for the test cases. I'll pick one functionality. For that functionality, you have to give me the test cases. Got it? For example, in the test plan document, what is the functionality we have? For example, login functionality. Is that okay? Can I pick the login functionality? Everyone clear? Everyone okay with the login functionality? Because a lot of people have in their real time have worked with different applications. Even though you guys are not into software testing, you would have created an account and logged into the application in most of the cases, right? Everyone knows about the login, different type of logins that will be there in the market for different type of applications. Most of the people will be aware of, right? In the market, most of the people will be aware of anyone. If I call, right, even 8th standard people also, they will know that what is login and how it will be different for different things. Okay, no, let's not take the difficult one. I intentionally want to take a simple one, Akshay. Okay, because this is just getting started thing. The difficult ones will go into the assignment, Akshay. Okay, is that okay, Akshay? Assignments, I'll give that as assignments, and also I'll give you the solutions also later. Okay, don't worry. Today, a lot of assignments will be given. Don't worry whether I'll take the sessions next weekend or not. You are going to be ready with the assignments. Okay, that much of time I'm going to give you. If you do the assignments, you are going to be good. Okay, enough. So let me create a mind map here. Just for a reason, just click on. I'll just click on. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing this. Okay, so and I'll just select this kind of template and one kind of theme. And now I'll just write down here test login functionality, login test cases. Okay, login functionality test cases I'm writing at a high level. Hope you're able to see the UI part, right? This one is clear now. It is visible now, this one. Okay. Now tell me the ideas, guys. I want to test this particular, not only this application, guys, any application. For example, how the login functionality will be there. If I go to the login page, one of the example will be like this. Login functionality will, where I have to give the username, password, and click on the login button, let's say. Okay. Everyone knows about the login functionality, right? Now you take any reference of the login functionality of any application and give me the test case ideas. How to test that login functionality, you have to tell me. Just generate the ideas, guys. No, that is not login functionality test case, Anusha. Yes, everything, positive, negative, we have to create. Anusha is giving me open the URL in the Chrome browser. That is not a test case for login functionality. Okay. So Akshay Parab is giving valid email and valid password. Yes. Login with valid credentials. This is one test case ID, yes or no? You can type in the chat box, guys. Whatever the ideas you get, you type in the chat box. Login with valid credentials is one test case. Okay. Then okay, some test cases will be there where login with test cases with valid email. Sometimes you have to log in with so this can be one test case. Okay, here you can write with valid email ID, email address. Okay, sometimes we have to log in with valid email address. Other cases, what will happen? Login with valid credentials only, but here one of the credential is like with valid what was that, valid username. Sometimes you have to enter the username sometimes, or sometimes you can enter both username, email address, right? So with valid username, okay? Is there any other way? Apart from the email address and username, is there any other way, guys? Tell me. Is there any other way? Yeah, phone number is also there, correct. Login with valid credentials where the application is allowing you. If you have gone through different applications, okay, you would have found this, right? With valid phone number, and you will enter the OTP in that case and enter, right? So another assignment I'm giving you as part of this, because I'll forget otherwise. Assignment 2 for this week is, okay, explore different applications on the web, okay, on the web, or that is on the internet, that is as many as number of applications, okay, and use their login functionalities. Then what will happen, guys? Your knowledge will rise or not in this case. If you do this assignment, what will happen? There will be hell lot of applications available in the market, and because of which, and every application may not have the same way of logging in, right? So you need to figure out different type of applications, and for different applications, there are different types of logins. What are the different type of logins? What we generally call them? What is the terminology that is used in the market? With the help of ChatGPT or Google, you just find out, guys. Okay. I want you to explore different type of applications that are there on the internet, and try to use their login functionalities and see how many ways you can log in. Okay, with what variety of ways you can log in. These are the 3 variety of ways that may be possible in real time. Apart from that, what is there? Yeah, valid with invalid credentials. Okay, so I'll log in with valid username and invalid password. Correct or not? Is it okay, guys? Valid email address and invalid password. Is that okay? Yes, valid email and invalid password. Already you guys have suggested. That's great. Other one is what? Next, what will come? Login with, sorry. Login with invalid username and valid password. Is it possible? Yes. Is that possible? Yes. The next one, login with invalid credentials. That means both the things are invalid. Both the credentials are invalid. Okay. Login with invalid, both username, password, both are invalid. Okay. What is the next one? Login. Some people were saying blank. Okay. Login without providing credentials. That is blank. That is blank credentials. Blank credentials. Login with blank credentials. This is another way. Okay. To check whether login functionality is working fine or not. Next. Let's see. I'm just going through the chat of yours. Correct username, okay, valid email and empty password. Login with the valid phone number. Here one more thing, like login with valid email and blank password. Okay. Login with valid email and blank password. Other will come as login with blank username and valid password. Okay, like that. Okay, some different things. Okay. Okay, correct username, different letter casing and correct password. Okay, then yes. Then okay, that's okay. Valid blank password should be blank. Invalid username, invalid password, valid email, empty password. Okay, I'm just going through all the chat thing, so just be with me. Okay. Okay, any other? Okay, I have read all the chat. Okay. Special characters, I'll not go right now. Okay. Login with credentials in accept special characters or not. They will accept most probably. If if you are able to create the account, you can do that kind of special characters check in the register account functionality rather than here. Okay. So try to log in without clicking on login button. That is a good one. Login with valid credentials without clicking login button. What are the ways, guys? Without clicking login button, What are the ways? Without login button means you may press enter key. Enter key you can press using the keyboards, right? That means login using keyboard keys is another test case. Yes or no? Checking whether you are able to log in using keyboard keys is another test case. Okay. You can press the enter key. Okay. That's one way. Okay. So by entering with enter key or login using keyboard keys is another one. Next, any other ideas? You have, these are the ideas. Are these ideas? Yes or no, guys? Test cases are nothing but the ideas. Yes or no? This is one idea for testing the login functionality. This is another idea. You see, test case is not a big thing. You see, this is one functionality, one high level test case. Verify the working of login functionality in the application is one test scenario. For that high level test case, how many low level test cases are coming? How many test ideas? Some people call them as test ideas or test cases also. The other name for the test cases is test ideas. Okay, some people call them as test ideas. Some people call them as test ideas. Some people call them as test cases. Some people call them as tests only. Okay, like different names are there in the market. Okay, for test cases, test ideas, tests. Okay, then yeah, forgot password link. Okay, what is the relation between the forgot password and login functionality? Using forgot password, what you will do first of all? You will reset the password, right? If you forgot the password, you'll reset the password, right? So reset the password. The idea is, first of all, the idea is reset the password and login to the application with login to the application should work with the latest password. Okay, with the latest password. That means old password should not work. Latest password should work after you reset. Any other thing? Reset password is kind of good. Then what is the next one? Which link is clickable, Ramya? Which link is clickable? Reset link. Anyhow, if you are checking this, it will be clickable only, right? When you are checking the reset the password and log into the application should work with latest password means you're already checking whether the link is working or not. You don't have to check it separately, right? Okay. So change password and login with new password. Okay, and old password should not work here. Okay. Yes. Next, yeah, that's okay. It's navigating all. You can verify it here, right? Reset the password and log into the application. During that process, we can find out whether we can verify that. We don't have to go deep there, but high level, you just tell at this idea level only. Okay, don't go too deep. Okay, idea level is enough. Yeah, that's okay. After hitting the enter key, should land is expected result. So that means login using keyboard keys. That will be okay. Okay. Login with spaces. What will happen if you log in with spaces? That is nothing but maybe it falls into one of the invalid credentials category here. Invalid. Okay. Login with what? Only spaces. Only spaces login. Okay. Here you can write the subpart here. Okay. You can give the test data as only spaces for invalid credentials. Same test case, but different type of data. Okay. This is the data for the test case. Next. Okay. Yeah. Some applications may have, some functionality, some applications may have this, when you press a caps lock, right, they will show you that caps lock is on. Okay. Caps lock is on should be specified. If that is a part of the functionality of the application, then caps lock is on should be specified when you are trying to log in. When on trying to log in, I'm trying to enter credentials for login. Credentials for login. Okay. This is one thing for login. You see, a lot of ideas are coming. That's very good. Okay. A lot of ideas are coming. Out of box ideas are coming. That's great. Login with special characters. That's okay. Next one. We cannot go with this special characters thing because if you can create an account with any characters, that can be allowed here. That's okay. You cannot go deep there. Okay. Yeah, I can take that as a session timeout here. Someone is saying that session timeout thing. Okay. That is verifying login session timeout. Okay, login. After login, how much time? If you keep the system application idle without doing anything after login session timeout. Okay. So after how much time you are getting logged out? Okay. After the login session is having how much time? Sometimes if you take the banking applications after you log in, they generally not give you more than 3 minutes, right? But most of the general applications will give 30 minutes. If you are idle on the application for more than 30 minutes, you will automatically get logged out. Okay. So that is login session time. Session timeout is something we can verify. Is another test idea. Okay. Yeah, trying to enter email or password without clicking those fields means using keyboard keys only, right? It will be there here. Okay. It will be part of this particular idea only. Okay. Okay. Login with lengthiest usernames and passwords. Okay. Is one thing. And other kind of case you told me is login with usernames and passwords having different types of symbols and characters and spaces. Okay. So this kind of stuff is another one. Okay. How can you log in again without logout? That's not possible. That you cannot test. Okay. So when you are logging it with invalid credentials, right? When you are trying to log in with invalid credentials, proper error message should come. Proper error message, error. This should be the expected thing. Error message should come. Okay. Should come. Proper error message should come. Okay. That's okay. Then what else? Any other ideas? Any other ideas, guys? For login functionality, any other ideas you have? Okay. After giving valid credentials and clicking login button, stop the internet and reconnect. Okay. Login and disconnect the internet. And check what will happen. The session is maintained or not. You have to verify. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Login and close the browser or application. Close the browser / application and see the login session, whether session is still logged in or it is getting logged out. Okay. Okay. Some applications will have loading spinner. Okay. That animation kind of stuff will come when you are trying to log in. Loading spinner is coming. Okay. When login is taking time. Login is taking time. Generally, that will come when the login functionality is taking time. Then the application developers will put kind of spinners. Is that coming or not? If the login functionality is taking time, that's your okay. Login in different test environments. Okay. Check login functionality. Login in different browsers. You said right. Different test environments. I'll just modify that. Okay. Test environments / browsers. I'll say otherwise. Okay. Okay. Yes. Login in different test environments. Okay. Simultaneously using the single account credentials. Okay. Same account but logging in different test environments is another idea you got. Yeah. Is captcha displayed while logging into the application? So why the captcha need to be displayed, guys? Anyone know what is the reason why the captcha should be displayed while trying to log into the application? Why the developers will put captcha there? Anyone know the reason? Prasanna, you know the reason why the captcha? Yes, to differentiate between the human beings and all. So nowadays, a lot of automation tools are there, and security purpose. Correct. Okay. The security in the sense is here is, the nowadays automation tools like Selenium also can, send the traffic to your application and make the user login, right? Like during the big billion sale and all those sales that happen in the market, right? That is a Black Friday sale, big billion sale, whatever the sales may be, all the e-commerce applications will get lots of traffic. And most of the traffic in that will be, false traffic. That means some hacker kind of person who want the website to get down will generally send the traffic to the application. Okay, to stop that traffic at some point of time, what this application guys have done is they have created a mechanism of providing a captcha. If you are able to enter the captcha properly, if you solve the captcha properly, then only you will be allowed to log in. That means the traffic will be stopped there itself, and because of it, the application, because of the higher load, the application will not go down. Okay, that's the reason captcha is there in the things. Okay, login is one functionality where captcha will be the coming. Then what is other one? Yes, other one we got is OTP verification. Sometimes in order for me to log into the application, right, I need to validate the OTP. Nowadays some applications are there where you can log in using your mobile phone number, login. Okay, with valid OTP. Okay, login with OTP. Login with OTP is one thing. Okay. Maybe OTP can be sent to email or phone number. We don't know, guys. So I'm just writing this as separate test case, login with OTP. Then, yes. Yes, another login functionality is login. Number of login attempts. Number of login attempts. Number of login attempts. Wrong login attempts. Okay. Number of invalid or wrong login attempts. You see, if you go to the ATM and try to put wrong pin 3 times, what will happen? Your ATM card will get blocked for next 24 hours. Similarly, application may block you for from logging in for the next 1 hour. Okay, in some cases, whether you give the right password also, you will not get logged in. Okay, once you give three or four, depending on the application, once you give that many number of invalid login attempts or wrong login attempts, your application will block you for a amount of time. Okay, that is the test case here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, here auto detection of subtest case I'm writing, auto detection of OTP is happening or not in your mobile phones if you're testing, let's say. Then that OTP should not be visible while entering or whatever the password. Otherwise, you can do one more test case, guys. Okay. You see, another test case idea that we can do is, yes, login with encryption of password. Right, correct. That's the test. Encryption of password. Password should be hidden. The visibility of the password should be hidden, right? That also we have to check. Next one, that also comes into security part. Login, security of login functionality. We can create different test cases for checking the security of the login functionality. Some hackers will be there. They will enter some kind of code, payload we generally say. Okay, hackers may enter some payload. Okay, some SQL payload or some kind of example payload. You don't have to learn it now. Even though they don't have the access to the application, they'll enter some payload, some kind of unique code they will write. That will be able to give admin access to the hacker sometimes. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Compatibility is okay. Logging in different test environments is nothing but compatibility testing only, right? That's covered here. Okay, that's already covered here. Login with blocked credentials. If you try to log in with inactive credentials. Okay, inactive credentials. Okay. Sometimes if the account is blocked, for example, your credit card may be blocked or your HDFC net banking application has, okay. So blocked credentials also should not allow you to log in. Okay. Inactive means you are not using the account from long period of time. The company running that particular account for you has blocked. It has put the account into the dormant mode. Suddenly, if you want to log in after 6 months after it got moved into the dormant mode, you should not be able to log in. There should be a separate process the company will create where you have to approach the company personally and talk to them and then log into the and get the credentials and then log in. Okay. Yeah, recovery email. Yes, recovery email while login kind of stuff. Okay. Any other thing, guys? Any other ideas we have? A lot of ideas you already gave. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Total 29 you gave. Okay. Total 29. Okay. We can go deep also. These are enough, right? To understand. Guys, are these ideas enough for you to understand how to create the test cases? Before creating the test cases, you have to create this kind of ideas. After creating these ideas, for each and every idea, you have to create a test case. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a very big assignment now. Okay, this will take a lot of time. Okay, even though I'll not take the session next week and also should be able to continue with the assignment, guys. Okay, for now I'll stop here, but for now I'll stop here. But the assignment is going to be very in depth. Okay, one in depth kind of assignment is going to come for you. What is that assignment? I'll tell you just now, right now. Okay, just give me a second. Let's give me that assignment. So go here and go to this notes, and here if you go down here, complete test cases of independent software testing live project is there. This link I'll click on. Okay, you can also click on that link. The notes number is what is the number? Session 19 part 12. Okay, you have to go to the session 19 part 12, and here when you go to the notes, here complete test cases document will be there. Click on that complete test cases document, download this in your computer machine, and what you have to do afterwards, here 500 test cases are there. Very big assignment, right? Guys, is that a very big assignment, yes or no? 500 test cases. Very big one. You have to spend a lot of time on this. I am giving you this assignment where you have to execute 500 test cases. Got it? 500 test cases you have to execute or run and mark them as pass or fail. Okay. For example, here version history is there, test scenarios is there. After the test scenarios, here you see number of test cases also updated because I created for each and every scenario I created the test cases. Just now we have seen the login functionality, right, in the form of ideas. I don't want you to create the test cases. No one will create the test cases in the day one. Okay. If I also have joined as a fresher in a company, right, they'll not give an assignment where I need to create the test cases here. I don't want you to do that. Rather, I want to give an assignment where test cases are already in place. You have to run them to see whether the things are passing or failing. So go to the register functionality. This is the first test case. You see, unique ID is there for the test case. Don't worry about these columns and all. I'll explain later. And here test scenario is there. This particular test case belongs to which scenario? Then test case title is there. What is the test title? Verify registering an account by providing only the mandatory fields. Okay. So you have to go to this application. Here you have to be very clear, guys. When you are running the test cases, don't be in a hurry. Just by reading the title, think that I know everything. That is a wrong process. Got it, guys? Clear? Just by reading the title, will you start the testing? Do you have to start the testing just by reading the title here and imagining and then testing? Is that a good approach? It is a bad approach. That's what is our number one problem that people will do. Okay? They will go through the title and imagine that this is what is the test case is all about and then give the pass or fail immediately to save the time. Don't do that ever. Okay? Then how to test this particular test case? Already have written the test case here, title I have written, and next one is prerequisites. What I am doing? Open the application in any browser. What is application URL? This application URL. So I'm opening that for you. Okay. Freshly I'll open. Okay. I'll just freshly open the browser here. Open the browser here. In that browser, what I am going to do? I'm going to open the application URL like this. Okay. I'm going to type the application URL like this. Once I go here, I'll stop. I'll not rush up here. I'll stop and go to this step is done. Then test steps will come. Okay. We need to follow the steps. How to follow the steps? We have to click on first step. Click on my account. Only the first step you have to do. Click on my account like this. After that, you have to go and see the next step. Don't rush up. Click on register option. Then click on. Then here in the application, you select register option. Okay. Then what is there? Once you click on the register option, nothing is there. Okay. You now need to enter new account details into the mandatory fields. That is new account details you have to enter. So any data is there here. Just cross check here. Not applicable. You can give your own data. Data is not applicable means you can, this is a test data column. Data is not applicable means you can give any data that you want. Okay. So here what you have to do, give some first name. Let's say I'll give one basic first name like my name. That is my last name I'll give. Then what they are doing, Then I have to give the email address, some brand new email address. I'll give something. Okay, just randomly I'll give some brand new email address. Okay. After that I have to give a all the mandatory fields they are saying hashtag symbol and hashtag symbol. All these steps are created here. You see, enter new account details into mandatory fields. That is first name, last name, mandatory fields only. That is first name, last name. Only the fields that are mentioned here you have to enter. Email, telephone, password confirm. Select the privacy policy. Okay. So here telephone, I'll give some telephone number here. And after that password I have to enter. I'll give some password. I'll enter another confirm password. And then I don't have to work on this newsletter because it is not mentioned here. Is it mentioned? The newsletter part is mentioned anywhere here, guys? Tell me. Is a newsletter part mentioned in this step? Tell me. Is a newsletter part mentioned in this particular step? In these fields, first name, last name, email, telephone, password come privacy. Where is the newsletter? No. So do I have to change it? While testing the application, do you have to change this? No, I should not be changing this. Okay. I have to strictly follow the test case document. Okay. Then after doing that, I have to select the and privacy policy also mentioned. So here I'll come and then select the privacy policy. Then after that, what they are saying, click on continue button. They are saying, I will blindly click on the continue button. I just need to blindly follow the test cases, guys. Okay. Blindly follow the test cases. Okay. Click on continue button. There is some code like ER1. ER means expected result 1. There is section known as expected result here. ER stands for expected result. When you click on the continue button after giving this credentials, mandatory fields and all, okay, what should happen? User should be logged in. Am I logged in? Let me check. If logout option is coming means I got logged in. I can confirm. And am I taken to the account success page? Yes, I'm taken to the account success page. That's also good. And proper details should be displayed on the page. Yes, proper details. Congratulations, your account has been created. You can now take advantages of the member privileges. All this proper information has been coming. So the expected result one is pass. Okay, the ER1 is passed. Okay, then the test case is not done it. After that, I need to again click on the continue button. Again, I need to click on the continue button on this page. Then again, expected result 2 is there. I'll go here and check the expected result 2. What is that? User should be taken to the account page. User should be taken to the account page. Am I taken to the account page? Yes. And a confirmation email should be sent to the registered email address. Whatever the email I entered here to that, did I receive the confirmation email or not? I need to verify. If any of the things in this expected result fails, right? Just write down here in the actual result saying that, okay, I didn't receive the confirmation email. So then select this as fail. If you download this, you'll get the options to pass, fail, and all these options will come. If you download to your machine this document, and if you have any comments, you can write them out. Like this, guys, you have to execute 500 test cases. That's the second. That's the important major assignment that you can do. Even I skip next weekend session also. Okay. Assignment for this 3 for this week. Run all the 500 plus test cases. Okay. Test cases in the test cases document. Where you can find this test cases document? Session 19, right? Session 19 notes, which is part 12 or something is there, right? Part 12 or something is there. I'll show you again if you want. Okay. Part 12. Okay. You just go here to the document here in our Google Drive. Session 19 part 12 is there. In that Evernote link is there. Okay. Otherwise, I'll copy and paste this link for you. Okay. Edit. This is very important assignment, guys. I want everyone to do this assignment. You see, we have spent a lot of months doing this. Okay. I'm just giving you a 10 days of time for you to pick only one environment, whatever you feel, either Chrome browser or Firefox browser or Edge browser, whatever the browser in your machine it is there. In that single browser, in that single environment, you perform testing. Okay. Don't do in all the environments. Okay. Got it, guys? This assignment is going to take a lot of time for you. Okay. So this what is testing, guys. Nothing is there in software testing. Okay. If you can do this work, real work with patience, that's what is software testing. Okay. These are the assignments. If you try to complete, guys. Okay. So maybe I may connect on 29th. I may not connect on 29th. If I am not connecting on 29th or 30th, right, I'll be again connecting on 5th and 6th. At least by that time, don't wait for me. Just keep on working on this 500 test cases. I want pass, fail. Based on your, if you can do this, guys, you will understand a lot of things in the next session in an easier manner. Okay. That's the reason. Okay. Remaining will be some theoretical part and all. I'll cover that anyhow. But the major testing part is, running the test cases. Running the test cases and identifying the problems in the test case. If you find out something that if the test case is not working fine, actual result, fail it and put some comment there. Okay. In the document. Okay. For now, you do that. Is that fine? Everyone clear what you have to do and all? Is everyone clear with the activity? start right away, guys. Start right away. After this session, start right away. And, take out the time. I'm giving you a lot of time this week and next week, most probably. Okay, I may connect in between, but I don't know. I'll put that message in the WhatsApp group if required. Okay, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to connect with you all in the next weekend. But by that time, don't waste the time. But keep running the test cases, 500 plus test cases. No matter how hard it is, do it, guys. Okay, okay. Take the pain. When you take the pain only, when you take the suffering only, you will succeed. Don't take, don't imagine all the things to be kind of simple. Okay, if you're really passionate about software testing and all, take this pain, take this challenge. The third challenge is very important. 500 plus test cases you need to run and give the results as pass fail, all those stuff. And you have to write your observations, all those stuff. I am giving you the entire document. No one will give you that 500 plus test cases document. Okay, whenever a person gives software testing training to you, no one will share such kind of document to you. Okay, and a lot of people have joined these sessions with an intention that I'll get some real time exposure, that's so that I can at least show one project in my resume. Now you can show, guys, if you can run that 500 test case, you can definitely show that. Okay, that you have worked on a project end to end. Okay, so go and explore the you already have explored the application. Go and test the application again and again. I'm saying that the final point is that all my assignments are optional, guys. Okay, if you are driven, then you will definitely do it. If you're not driven, you will not be doing it. That's up to you only. I'm not going to verify or do something. Okay, I'm only going to help you out in guidance. I'm only guiding you guys to go in a proper path. And if you are doing anything mistake or something, I'm going to guide you there. Okay, that's the only thing I'm doing. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. That's the assignment I'm going to give you here. Okay, so test cases, you have to do it. After this, I'll be explaining a lot of other concepts for you that will be clear for you. Okay, we have to continue with the test plan document also. You see, this single line has made so much of impact today. You see, in the test plan document, I just covered this simple line, test scenarios, test cases, for that how much time it took. You see, and if you have executed the test cases, all these things will be clear for you. Whatever that I'm going to cover here will be more clear. It will be very easy for me to explain all this stuff. Okay, even these things also will be clear for you. Okay, whatever the things that I'm writing here will be clear to you if you really are passionate about in completing those test cases. Okay, 500 plus test cases you have to test. Very big assignment, yes or no? Do you agree, guys? Is that a simple small assignment or big assignment? Guys, is that a small or big assignment? Is 500 small one? Actually is saying small one. Okay, fine. It's a big one, guys. It will take a lot. If you genuinely do the assignment right, it will take out your time like anything. Okay, so Ramya got a question okay, it's out of other question actually. So small doubt, how do the mobile testing like Android and how to find the issues? The same way, you see the way you test this application, right? You will be testing this application on the browsers, right? But if you are doing the mobile testing, you're not testing on this here, where you will be testing the mobile applications in the mobile phone. Okay, and their terminology kind of will be different. In mobile testing, the terminology will be different, like tapping, okay, swiping. Do you know this mobile terminologies? Anyone know this? Swipe right, swipe left, pinch in, pinch out, right? Those will be different. Otherwise, testing is same, Ramya. I think Ramya is asking the question, right? Ramya got it? And if you want to get some idea, Ramya, like, did I give that as an assignment, mobile testing assignment, did I give you the last weekend? Yes, mobile testing knowledge. I gave you the assignment 5 in the last weekend, right? So do that. Okay. Do that assignment. Okay. So go through this article and understand how the mobile testing will be performed as much as possible. Okay. I'll explain that. Okay. The time will come where I'm going to take the mobile testing classes also for you. Okay. Not just web application testing, mobile testing also we are going to do, and a lot of other R&Ds we are going to do, guys. Don't worry. Things are going to come up. We are not going to miss anything. Okay. Lot of knowledge I'm going to give you, and the people who follow me till the end of the sessions seriously in this course, right, they are going to benefit a lot. Initially they may think that, okay, what is this, what is that, but every small thing I pick up, right, it's going to be a game changer for you. Okay, so be ready for that kind of things that are going to come in the coming days, guys. Okay, we are going to go in a step-by-step manner. Some people may be already aware of web application testing. They may be able to answer these things. They may be thinking that the assignments are simple and small and all, but coming days, when the time comes when I'm going to give you big assignments, okay, other technologies will go and different areas I'm going to cover. You will be learning a lot from my sessions for sure. Okay, I'm going to make you an all-rounder, full stack UA kind of person in this. And recently, I decided to add few more things into our training program. Here already, I'm announced here. You see, after Selenium Java, I'm also covering Selenium Python and Selenium C Sharp also for you in a quick way. How to migrate from Selenium Java to Selenium C Sharp and Python, including the frameworks I'm going to cover. Okay, like that, I'm going to keep on adding a lot of topics for you guys. Be ready for that. Okay, fine. So trust the plan, go with the plan, and one day will come where you will feel yourself very confident and do all the assignments. Whether you're already part of software testing or not part of software testing, you're a beginner or expert, doesn't matter. Whatever the assignments I'm giving, try to do it, guys, and make yourself more better. Okay, in the coming days. Is that fine? So mobile testing also, I'll take sessions. Don't worry, Ramya, if you're not able to understand. If you can go through this article and try to understand as much as possible. But if you're not able to understand, there will be separate sessions for this mobile testing that I'll plan and take for you in the upcoming days. Okay, Ramya, is that fine? How do the test? Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, you can learn from here, Ramya. So if not, I will explain. Okay, I'll take the sessions later. Okay, not right now. Okay, I know everything. So what are the different ways of testing and all? I'll tell you, but not right now. Okay. So it's a very big thing, right? Mobile testing is completely different from web application testing. The person who has exposure to the mobile testing can only explain what exactly is mobile testing is for you. That's the reason I cannot explain in a one word or two word liner. So the time need to come for that, where I'll take the sessions for you, how to perform the mobile testing in a clear manner. Okay. So just wait for that time, Ramya. Yes. And any other question? Oh, don't worry. You got the project, right? Keep going, okay? So keep going, okay? So just go through this article. This article will help you a lot. Did you go through this article already, Ramya? Did you go through this article, entire article, Ramya? Just go through it. You will get a lot of content. Since you already got a project, right? This article is going to help you a lot on that, okay? Despite of that, if you have any questions, you can get back to me, okay? You can come back to me and post the questions in the discussion group. I'll help you out. Okay. But this is made so easy that you can just simply read it like a book or something. It will be very easy with images and all. I kept it very easy. You see, what else? What kind of knowledge? You will be completely different from other people. Okay. So go through these ones. Okay. You'll get it, Ramya, no matter what. Okay. Since you have not gone through the article, you are getting the doubts. But if you have gone through the article, you would have understood it already. Okay. Fine. Okay. So let me go through a few other questions here. Okay, assignment you can see in the WhatsApp group, worker. Okay, okay, you can take the help of other people. So you have to run 500 test cases. Okay, that I have covered in today's session. There are 500 test cases. I have shared the location also in the WhatsApp group. So worker, you just go through that and try to run the test cases by marking them as pass fail kind of stuff. Okay, that's a major assignment. Other two assignments are there that other fellow students will explain you in the discussion group. You can ask them. Jairam, I cannot see your screen right now because I'm running out of time. But can you tell me at a high level what exactly is the framework you are using, and is it Cucumber BD or like just TestNG only?
I'm performing the TestNG framework, sir, but while running the grouping concept, whatever the groups that are available on that particular framework, it is running, but it is showing us failed, and it is showing us null pointer exception. I tried through what you call ChatGPT as well, but still I'm
Okay, you mean to say the testng.xml file grouping, you mean to say?
yes, sir.
Inside
TestNG.
the testng.xml file, you are excluding, including all those stuff you are doing?
Yes, sir. Excluding,
Okay.
including, and I'm doing. Well, in that grouping concept, in that grouping only, if we perform run, it is showing us
Maybe small mistake, maybe there, would have done. Okay, you just need to cross check. Maybe ChatGPT may not help you if you are doing some blunder mistake sometimes. Okay, so
I
what you
performed other activities also, like classes and test cases and excluding class, excluding
are you
methods
good
and
with that?
methods.
Are you good with that concepts of test engine?
Yeah, I'm good with the concept of test engineering. All the remaining activities, it's working fine, but only in the grouping concept only I'm facing the concept.
Okay, do one thing. I cannot take out the time right now, and the troubleshooting may also take time for me. What exactly is the problem and all. What I suggest here is, just go to my one playlist is there like TestNG QFox and TestNG Made Easy kind of playlist is there. Now go to that particular part where you are facing the problem, right? Grouping part, right? Just find out that particular topic in this list and go to that and just watch that video and cross check your content with the content that is there. So because I have already got the solutions here, okay? All the variety of solutions. Have you seen this kind of playlist with me in my channel already?
Actually, in your playlist only, we have a separate concept of framework concept. In
Ah,
that
no,
we
don't
have
worry about that. Don't worry about that. Here the things are in very depth. Okay.
okay.
So there, the framework part, whatever that is needed, I have used it. Okay. But here is the thing where, you just have to, there are individual topics. Okay. If you want to, be an expert or do PhD in TestNG Made Easy, right? TestNG concepts, right? This is the playlist. Okay. So go and see like where exactly the topic is, where exactly you are getting stuck and all. Okay. Then figure out what exactly is going wrong in your case. Okay. If still not figured out, then let me know. But at this point of time, I cannot see your screen and, understand and troubleshoot because it's been a while for me again. I have to go through the concepts and again understand. Maybe I can do it easily than you, but still, it will take a lot of time for me. Okay, that's the reason. You
Can
see,
I add that after reviewing that,
grouping
if I
tests in
can't?
grouping. Yeah, after going through this video, let me know once and share the screenshots with me separately, not in the group, but directly to me. But if I can find anything immediately, I'll definitely help you out. Okay. So here,
Yeah, okay,
try to
sir.
watch this video. Grouping test in TestNG using multiple TestNG XML files is one way. Group attributes. Okay. Try to go with these videos. Okay. Meta groups and all, partial groups and all. These videos you go through once, groups related, and see if you are able to solve it. If not, then come to me. Okay. Over the WhatsApp
Yeah,
and
sure.
share your screenshots. Okay,
Sure,
separately
sir.
on WhatsApp. Okay, based on my time, I'll reply. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, no problem. And any other questions coming? Yeah, that's okay, guys. That's all from my end then. Okay, all good, right? So do the assignments, guys. Assignments are very important. Someone take an initiative of collecting all the assignments I've given from. Okay, from the beginning to now. Okay, when once we started this training course, right? From the week 1 onwards, I gave the assignments, right? Try to document them also. If anyone can go forward and okay, if anyone can go forward and create the document, separate document that I have given the assignments in a single document and share over the WhatsApp group, I will be very happy, guys, and just work on that. Okay, so I'll be very happy and it will be helping all the other people also. Okay. Yeah, what are the topics that I'll be covering in this course? First I'll be covering the manual testing, and I'd already posted in the WhatsApp group. I think so. Maybe you are not part of that at that time, but I'll show you whatever the topics I'm covering in the course will be at a high level. It will be there, not in depth. These are the ones. Okay. Can you see that here? First, we are going with web application testing. I think we are left out with 1.5 to 2 weeks of time more to complete this first one. After that, we'll go for the API testing. Then we'll go for Selenium Java. And along with the Selenium Java, immediately I'll teach you how to switch on to Selenium C# and Selenium Python. Okay. Then mobile testing manual part. Then API testing automation using REST Assured framework and any other tools. Secure testing. Then mobile testing using APM. Mobile testing manual here is there, and mobile testing automation is there, and other test automation tools like Cypress, Tosca, and Microsoft Playwright I'm going to cover. And apart from that, miscellaneous topics like this, okay, I'll be covering that will enhance our skill set, and not just limited to this. We have a lot of other ideas coming in, okay, where it will make the people more better, okay. Different technologies like IoT. We'll see a lot of stuff, okay. Cloud testing, a lot of things we'll see. Okay, it's a very big course and it's a very big thing. It's an ongoing thing kind of stuff, but you'll be definitely learning a lot of things. So try to watch my previous videos. You'll get a lot of idea, Vakar. Okay, in the previous recordings, right? A lot of information is there, like what the course is about. Everything is there. Okay, you can also go through this number one recording to understand the course also. Okay, so where is that? Just give me a second. Yeah, here. You see manual testing training. So here I explained complete plan. Okay, in the first session itself, I explained the complete plan. We'll get the complete idea. Okay. Yeah, I don't. You are already part of the manual testing group here. If you are part of the batch 6 folder will be visible. Okay, so you'll be given the access to this group. Actually, in that group you will see different folders. Just go to the batch 6 folder. In the batch 6 folder, you will see manual testing folder. Okay, you are already given the access. Okay, if you already given the access by the Javed, and what you have to do is just go to the description of the group and then click on the link from there. You will You just need to navigate to this proper folder. That's the only thing that you have to do. Okay, you'll not directly see this, but you'll be given the access to this what, and from there you have to get to the different batches. Are outside thing are batch 1, and whatever that is inside is batch 2, batch 3, batch 4, batch 5. This is batch 6, and the batch 6. See, training plan is there, and that you can go through the training plan to understand. After that, you can go to this manual testing, and you can go through this. Okay. If you want to understand the complete training plan, you can go to the training plan and understand. Okay, whatever the image I shared you and all are here itself. Okay, fine, great. Any other questions, guys, before we wind up for today? Any other questions? Guys, anyone have any other questions? But do the assignments, guys. I'm not forcing you, but if you do, it is very good for you. Okay. So try to execute the 500 plus test cases. That's an important assignment that you have to do. That will take time. I'm also going to give you the time. Don't worry. Mostly I may not join on 29th and 30th. If I join, that is going to be a miracle for me because I'll be in Jaipur, but I don't know because I'll be available on. I may be available on 30, but again, still, if some preparation is needed for some other thing, I may not be available. So I'll try to see what is possible. But ultimately, if you get time right, don't waste the time. On next time we are going to meet, maybe possibility is that 5th of April we may meet. So by the time I want everyone to complete the 500 plus test cases no matter what. Okay, if I join in between also, you can continue with that assignment. Okay, so that's an important assignment that I gave you today. I want everyone, if not forcibly, optionally, okay, with your own interest, try to get the interest and do the assignment. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. See you in the next session. I'll update you regarding the next session in the WhatsApp group. Till then, take care, guys, and do all the assignments. And don't waste your time. Okay, bye, everyone. See you. Yeah, welcome, guys. Bye.